two. There are two daily double slides. Now, if anyone watches Jeopardy, do you want to explain what a daily double allows you to do, Max?
So basically, in Jeopardy, like you know how you have like different questions and categories and stuff. So basically, you choose a question, and like you don't know if it's a daily double or not, but if it's a daily double, if you get to bet on like a certain amount of money, you can bet on like all your money, or like just like a tiny amount of your money.
Or none of it, right? You gotta say, nah.
And basically, good question. You have like more time to think about it than like with a regular question. And then if you get it right, you know, you get all the money you bet. If you don't get it right, you lose the money you bet.
So, again, if we forgot, because I hear people chatting, and it's okay. Like, anytime you guys are confused or whatever, feel free to speak up and ask and, like, push it again. Except I closed our slides from last week. So our slides from last week, and if you go and watch the video, it was kind of funny because we had our foot on the gas pedal real heavy, and then we realized we needed to slow down pretty dramatically with equation solving and things like that. So last week, what it said, what was probably written in your plan book, is that closure was our homework for like Friday. Sweet. So if you did that, you're all good. You don't really have homework for today. So I got to find the right week, right? This, remember we changed. We had change in yellow. So if you did closure, sweet, awesome, good for you. I'm proud of you. If you didn't, that is your homework for tonight. I'm not giving you chapter 3 stuff ahead of time. Please do not come ask me for it at extensions today. A lot of you are neglecting work for other classes, and math has become the default, right? Like, oh, I always have math. I'm going to get out my math. I'm going to do my math, and that's great. You got to do your other homework for your other classes. So you'll get chapter 3 homework tomorrow. I want you all to catch up for your other classes today. Yes. Where do you get the what? It's in the packet. It's at the back of the chapter 2 packet that I gave you guys last week. If you don't have it, you can get it. Another one. I think I have extras up here. Yes.
Is it okay if I turn my name because I didn't want to lose it?
Sure. Yeah, I haven't looked at the Math 8 papers yet. Yeah, I have at least one extra packet over here. Please tell me if you're grabbing extra papers, so I know to replace them if I need to. Yes. We are doing the closure during class today. Thank you for pointing that out. No one is allowed to have their closure packet out. Here's why. We either solved the closure problems last Mega Jenga, or they are in this Mega Jenga. So we're doing your closure that you just don't know exactly which problem it is, but we're doing it together. So you need out graph paper, and you may use a calculator this time. And then, stapler over there where they always are, or there's one that lives on my desk that needs to never leave my desk. To do what? No, if you're behind, that's your fault. Take your own time to get caught up.
Do you have a calculator
Right by the board games. That white box in that middle shelf.
Last year when I was doing math, I did this. So I like color coded it,
Nice.
and then I
Nice.
So I'm keeping that in my mind.
Y'all aren't on teams yet. I don't know what you're doing. So, then you need to come up and draw a card. We will go red cards over here, black cards over there. So once you draw it, hang on to it. I will come get it from you. Start discussing if you would like to make a specific team name. So we'll go red cards on this side of the room, black cards on that side of the room.
Which one is this? Which one's that?
The hard
I cannot switch. Just pick the card and move on. Yo, I am back with black.
I didn't know you could keep these.
Oh! Guys, run up! Run up! There's a class.
Who has more than one card? Because unless people came in late, we should have had enough because I think we're missing people. But otherwise, sit down so I can count you. Because we need to place... Hold up. I was going to put you on the team that was short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm correct, they're even. Start chatting with each other about if you would like a different name. Aside from hearts, diamonds, and club space. Please don't bend my cards. Please don't bend my cards. I'm coming around. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't have said two things. I'm coming around to get your cards right now. Please don't bend them. I see all of you wanting to deface my cards.
I got it. Wait, Jake, what is writing?
Club, spade, spade.
Yes, I got another one.
Spade. That might have been what happened. Everybody sit down. Everybody sit down unless you are Anna.
No, we're not doing back.
Everybody sit down unless you are Anna. Everybody, Max, sit down unless you're Anna. Are we going to be able to do this or no? Because we could just take your chapter test.
No.
The other thought in my head was we just keep moving on and we take your chapter test today. But that would have been what I felt like the selfish option for me to make because I went to a concert last night and that would have been super easy for me. But I didn't want to take the easy option out. I wanted to have fun and do a review day, but you guys are about to ruin it. Does your team name matter? No. Don't turn it into a thing. Otherwise, I won't give you the chance to make a team name. It's just funny. Like, in the next class, or I forget which class, but one of my classes, their team name was Robert's Toes, and it was just funny. Like, so don't ruin it, right? Don't ruin it. All right. So, Anna, if you want to come up and determine your team name. You have 10 seconds to get something written up there. 7. No, you are not using anyone's name in your name. That is rude. You get to be red team. Put your pen down, please. Nope, you get to be red team. Sorry, as soon as we start trying to, like, do anything against anybody, like, guys, Peyton's not even in this class. Do you really think they want themselves talked about and used as your team name? Let's calibrate what we think is appropriate. We're Phoenix, right? So I know we're still getting used to things, and we're tempted by the middle school immaturity, but if you are going to do something to or about somebody else, flip it around and insert yourself in that situation. Would you want your team name to be Malachi Psoriasis? And if you answered yes, it's probably because you're a middle school boy and you just have really thick skin. And if your friends say, oh, that doesn't bother me, they're probably lying because they don't want to tell you the truth because they feel bad. So take care of each other, right? Do not take the opportunities to put each other down. That's dumb. Then I got to, like, tell you what not to do, and that's not what I'm here for. I mean, that's like, I have to, but it's not what I want to do. Jake?
Have you ever been to, like, a restaurant and seen those, like, ginormous Jengas? Yes.
Maybe, I don't know. So where are you going with this, man? Can we start our game?
Yeah, but, like, I'm just saying that they're huge, like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, buy me some bigger lumber and I'll make a bigger one. I just only have so much money to spend. We should not need to rerun through the rules, but here they are if you need to look at them again. Question is chosen by me choosing a random card and that person picks a number. Everybody on the team solves. If the team gets it right, and remember, I call on somebody else, so y'all better be talking to each other and deciding on a final answer. You can move the desks here in a second. You can move the desks to get closer to each other if you want. Points. Again, aside from the fact that we do have double jeopardy now. So here's our points. There's our points. So remember, the answer is worth 4. Middle block is 3. Outer block is 5. Cause the tower to fall, lose 10. My fine print, you may hold the tower, and then after 30 seconds, it's no longer your issue. We'll call it a natural disaster. Our questions only go through 14 today because there's no chance we have any time for even probably solving half of that many questions. So, everybody make sure you have graph paper, pencil, calculator, whatever else you want. We're about to dive in. Yeah, move desks. I am sorting your teams right now. Amelia, Maddie. Where's Raven at? Raven's over here. Connor's over here. Anna's over there. Brenda's over here. Grant, where are you at? Grant, over here. Okay. Aiden Summers is over here. Spencer is over there. Russell, where are you at? Over here. Jake, over here. Colin, not here. Aharon, over there. Max, over there. Gus, what team are you on? Okay. Max K, what team are you on? That one? Walter, where are you at? Okay, I lost you for a second. No, this team. Nevin, where are you at? Boom. Renal, over there. And Malachi, over there. Renal, since you're just ready and you look like you're just waiting for the game to start. At this point, you're wasting time. Let's get going. So, Renal, pick even or odd. Yell it. Even. It is even. Fine. We'll go best 2 out of 3. I don't think you could see it. Well, fine. Renal, pick even or odd. Oh, we're 1-1. All right, Renal, pick even or odd. I did not. So you guys go first then. Alright, so for our first question, guys, it doesn't really matter. All we got to do is answer as many as possible. Aiden Russell, give me a number. 6. Well, that didn't work. Evaluate the expression when x is 5 and y is 3. Remember, the person I call on must have work written down. So it's not going to be Aiden who I call on. Where's your graph paper? Man, relying on our friends. This needs to put away. Oh. It's all good. Should I go ahead and start it off and pull some blocks out? Make things more interesting. That was way too easy. Oh, that's way too easy too.
Okay, now we're making it evil. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, mine is. Oh.
Alright, fine. I'll take out one of the cheat points. Okay. There you go. I got 13 points! Woo! Let's go 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Evaluate 6x minus 3y plus 7.
Did you see that? X and Y? Yeah. And then...
All right, Connor. Connor, what is your answer? -1. Red team, do you agree or would you like to try to steal? You agree? All right, Connor, either you or send somebody up. Representative. All right. 6 is gone. Hey guys, we all know the same strategy. Like I asked last time, can we quit yelling at our classmates, telling them what to do? Let's just play the game. So, moving on to the next team. Max K, give me a question number.
9 points.
4.
Question 4. Simplify the expression as much as possible. You may not use algebra tiles because you can't play with toys during the test. I mean, you probably could, but... Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to have your closure out right now. Oh, man. So if you have it out, put it away, because I already said you cannot have your closure out. Yeah, well, there you go. It is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is for the slightly easier one.
Wow, that scared me. 21. Yeah.
That album told me like.
And it's 49. Oh, yeah. It's not even funny. It really is. It really isn't. That was just annoying.
Jake, your classmates are trying to guide you to better choices. Let them help guide you. We got 30 seconds. What? He is, right? So the kids said too. They're like, "Is there a Jenga that big?" I was like, "I'm sure somewhere." Oh no! All right, you got 8 seconds left. It is only appropriate that the next card here is our other Max. Max W, what answer do you have? 4x minus 1. The baddies, do you disagree or agree?
We agree.
Yeah, their answer is right. So come on up. Max W, either you or somebody else. 4 is gone. Raven, give me a number. Remember, it goes up to 14, by the way. So I'm going to make a little barricade. There we go. All those questions don't exist.
Actually, no. 5.
Whoop! Nope, you are. Sorry. You said 10. Click already happened. Got to be quicker than the click. I mean, it's give him a moment. It's okay. I'll give you guys time. Like a tablecloth, right? Hey, put it on top. What are you doing? There we go. No, the N. Remember when we talked about N being the figure number? Yeah, this is a tough one. I would say this could have been a double Jeopardy, but it's not. Or daily double, whatever it is. How many what? None. This is a brand new game. I was about to say, you start with none, then you get 4 for every correct question, and either 3 or 5 for the block. Whoa, bad word. Hey guys, Don't like make it worse. Let's go. 70 seconds maybe? A little over a minute? I heard somebody say the E word, so apparently your team should be good. Alright, I'll make you a deal. If you can't figure out the nth figure, because that's really chapter 3 content, tell me what figure 100 would look like. It keeps saying the E word. I'm trying to teach it's a bad word.
I can't do that.
Is this math 8?
Yes. We were at this awkward, like, I could have given the test today, but I don't like Monday tests, so I'm giving them some of the problems.
I totally agree.
Yeah, some of the things from here are from chapter 3. The other ones are from, like, the closure of chapter 2, like, essentially what I'm going to test them on.
You don't see math 7 getting the nth figure.
Hey, man, with a simpler one, bro, like, they could at least recognize what was happening. They got real mad at me when I quickly went to, like, now let's make an equation out of it, and I just was trying to, like, force them to make the jump.
I think that less than half of my math 8 people
Could do this right now.
very few of them could do that.
Oh, this is a tough one.
But if it was linear, I still think less than half of my math 8 people would get it. Of course, they didn't do much last year because you did cons, so they haven't seen as many
Stuff
whatever.
like this, yeah.
But even
Yeah, that's what Tom
even
was telling
normally,
That was one of the things Tom kind of reminded me of, is like, well, even if you don't want to use CPM, like, we still have things before and after that kind of hinge on the other CPM things. So it was a good reminder. I feel like I have lost my Pyrex lid. I'm doing too many things at once. So what would figure 100 look like?
I want to see if I got the nth figure.
Whose question is this? Batty's?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Raven picked it.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Val Raven.
Hey, Amelia, why are we standing up? Don't you think everyone else wants to see it too?
I just see her closer.
I think better when I'm standing.
No, I think better when I'm closer to the board.
I literally think better when I'm standing. Anyone think they got the nth figure?
I don't.
Mr. Smith's hanging out, or Mr. Hall's hanging out, because he'll be really impressed.
I have that one.
I think I have an idea.
You think you do? Okay.
I have an idea.
I'm not certain. There's one thing I still have to wait, no, that one worked.
So let's ignore the nth figure then. I maybe bit off too much here. Yeah? I think you guys can get this, but I think this is a challenge.
I have it.
Aiden, question? Whoa, you're talking to your team. Don't ask me. You're trying to tell me an answer. Oh. Or do you have the nth thing?
I have it.
Let me look at it.
No, Nevin.
Hey, why do I got screened out paper clips on my floor? Who's doing that? Can you draw me how it makes sense? I'm just curious, could you explain it to your classmates? Because I don't quite understand exactly what things are N3, N2. Is that times, or is that like the... Okay. So really, the answer I want us to go with, because not all of us can quite do the nth figure yet, let's describe the 100. Let's just say that's your baseline. That's what you want to do. Good. Good. But I decided to pivot.
Okay. So the bottom line is times 2 plus 1.
So what would figure 100 look like?
Yeah, and then
What would it look like right down?
Another thing next to it, like
Describe it.
base figure right there. Yes.
Not how many tiles.
Wait, okay.
What would it
Look.
look
So,
at, how many are here?
so this.
No,
This
you're
is-
showing them. You're showing them.
I don't care. That's not the point. you guys need to understand this. So this would be N or figure number. Sorry, I'm blocking the way. Look away. If you get it right.
Hey, I don't know what we're doing around the board dancing. Sit down. I don't care what you're trying to do. What you are doing is inappropriate for middle school. This is like not the first time I've had to talk to you about dancing in the middle of class. Amelia! Because what I am now asking for is the 100th figure. If you need another 30 seconds to talk to your team, you are going to be our answer person for this one. It's actually kind of harder to explain the 100th figure. We can talk about both. I'll probably take both and allow them to be right answers.
That's so close. Maybe not.
So wait, what are you're asking what the area of it is? So how many tiles?
I don't know. Can you explain how we got it? No, like what it would look like. Yeah, what it would look like. That's what I'm asking now.
But I thought you said you would take either one as an answer.
Yeah, but that's why I'm pushing you to describe what it looks like. Quit telling yourself that you can't and go force yourself to do it. I am not, guys, you have got to, listen when we talk all together. Like, those of you that keep wanting me to confirm nth figure, I'm not. I refuse. I realize we're not all ready for that yet. We very quickly will get there here in chapter 3. But what I clarified and said, is what's the 100th look like? Because that's where we need to start our framing of understanding this, is how does the growth of figure whatever to whatever impact it? How does it change? What does it look like? Then we can actually more easily do the nth figure work.
I agree with your
So, I know it's tricky, but Amelia. And to anyone who just asked who's describing it, you didn't hear me say Amelia like 5 minutes ago. Amelia is our answer person. I know it's tricky to describe it, but are you able to describe it?
Can I draw it?
Sure. Yeah, come up. Pick up a pen, or you can use your finger. It will be. There you go.
So that's a jerk move. Don't do that.
Ooh. Yeah, try to tap.
No, he said, "Oh no," when Amelia went up to figure out the thing. That was a jerk move.
I was talking about my own work. No, I think you know what I'm doing. Are we gonna be able to move on, or do I have to do a teacher thing? Can we move on? And maybe what we all pull from this situation is probably take care of ourselves and let other people take care of other people.
How do you erase?
You gotta go click the eraser part at the top. This symbol, that guy. So one thing that I was noticing as I walked around, what stays the same? Brenda?
The 3 little squares.
The 3. Notice how figure 2, if you kind of let yourself not see it as just a square, figure 2 has 3 on the right-hand side. Figure 3 has 3 on the right-hand side. Figure 4 has 3 on the right-hand side. That doesn't seem to be changing. And then, and guys, here's why I won't accept the nth figure. I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on. I'm going to do something real quick.
98.
98?
There are there are multiple correct, different ways to write this. And a lot of you that are arguing with each other are actually not arguing. One person saw it as a square, another person saw it as a rectangle. One person saw move this over here, and another person said ignore that for now. We all think differently. And I realize now, especially because I don't know why we're all a little heated, but apparently we're a little heated about some things. This is my multiple ways to get to Florida. Guys, I'm going to give them this question, and points don't really matter. This is a version of, I believe what is right, but watch. I need you to, in your brain right now, say that you don't know this problem, like you've never seen this. Okay? Some of you, stick with me, some of you saw, grab this, move it here, make a square. Which then, grab this, move it here, make a square. And over here there's nothing to grab, but it makes a square, right? So some of us got to realizing, well, this is a 4x4, this is a 5x5, n plus 1 squared. However, there are like 8 other ways to talk about this. Can I make a rectangle?
Yeah, I think maybe.
What is?
Square's a rectangle.
Oh yeah, funny. This is always n times n plus 1. And then these tiles out here, I could quantify those. And then these are always what? 3. So guys, the reason I'm squashing my initial what I asked is there's too many people saying you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, when really they're not wrong. There are different ways to do this. So we need to come back to more of these when we're willing to have like open minds and say like, oh, we could all be right. But for now, so we can move on and get to another problem, and hopefully maybe a double or a daily double where you can wager some of your winnings. You guys can come on up, either Amelia or send somebody. And then question 10 is gone. Give me, I lost my other, Jordan. Give me a question number, 10 is gone. 11. Daily double. Red team. Because Jordan was the one who found the daily double, you can try to propose to Jordan what amount you think he should gamble. But it is up to Jordan how much you are gambling on this question on top of the points you're going to get. On top of the points you're going to get. Do you have 9 right now, or did somebody forget to add scores? You have 9, so you're gambling 9? Yeah. So, here's what happens. If they get this question right, they will not only get the points for the questions, but an extra 9 points, because that's what they're wagering. If they get it wrong, they lose everything, because they're wagering everything. So, for the XY table given, and actually, normally for Daily Double, you can't see the question before you gamble. Now you were able to see the question. For each pattern, find the pattern and fill in all of the missing entries. So, not only do we need to figure out what X's go here and here, what Y's go here and here, but how do I get from my X to my Y? Like, what do I do to X to make it Y? Yes.
If they get it wrong, does that mean we then get the daily double?
I think you get to steal the points, but you can't normally steal the daily double. Like, because it's them wagering their points. There is another daily double there, though.
Steal their points.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
What?
Because you did, it like literally doesn't work like that. Like that's not. So guys, how it works on Jeopardy is nobody else gets the chance to answer. The person answers. They get it wrong, they lose what they wagered, and then the other people have a chance. It's not like you can steal their wager. You can just take the points for the question. You might have me there. But yeah, it's not like they compete at the same time. Yeah, it's not like one of those things. I don't watch enough Jeopardy these days. I used to be more into it. My friend's dad watched it every night. So if I was at the Wolfgang's house, we were watching Jeopardy. Yeah, Wolfgang. German family.
Really?
That's where names like Wolfgang came from. Is Y bigger or smaller than X?
I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
Yeah.
If you can't see, you probably need glasses, guys. Like, I'm not joking. Oh, well.
I have my glasses.
I don't have contacts in right now.
No. Yeah.
I have Clue. It's over on the game shelf.
If you eavesdrop, it's never going to work as steal because you'll have the same answer they have.
Wait a minute. What is it?
Hey, what do the winners get?
Lifesaver.
Not today.
Bragging
Nothing today. Bragging rights. Because I will only randomly maybe give something to the winners. Because really, if we all do math and practice and get more prepared for the test, we're all winners. We'll go 45 seconds. Unless you guys are thinking that you're close to ready, and then I will call on somebody. Whoa! Maybe once you figure it out, remember the whole like yet, like if I haven't solved it yet, it is difficult.
That's gonna be the same.
And Nevin. Still doing things. Maddie.
Do I say like the whole chart?
Sure, yeah, tell me everything. I don't care what you say first.
For the X, we have 2, and then
Like here? Or you mean the relationship?
7, right there.
So this is 7.
And then below 0, we have 100. And then for the out, we have 0. We're across from the other 0. 2. And then the bottom, we have 6.5.
Why? What relationship did you say? Y is?
X times 3 plus 2.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
No.
this would be how we write it. The y value, the output value, this column is triple the x plus 2. Triple the x plus 2. So, I'm real scared of this castle at this point, or this tower. Now, still, if they knock it over, it's minus 10. Alright, last problem, most likely. Bops, give me a problem. So, 11's gone. Bops, you got a chance to find that last daily double. It doesn't matter. I move on. We only have a minute of class left.
7.
No. Oh, wait.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
These are the questions I need answered because you've already answered part A. We just didn't have a calculator to figure it out last time.
We still gotta figure out A.
So now that you do have a calculator,
Oh, no, I remember the equations. I'm looking for all my equations.
it would probably be quicker to just do the math again.
We double all the points that we got.
The 9 that you wagered. So the 9 that was wagered, that turns into 18. So this was the initial 9, what you won from the wager, and what you just got. Yeah, now you have 27. Yeah, you've got 27 total now. You've got 27 total. We have 15 seconds because then I gotta kick you out to your next class. Team Baddies, do you know what 6 pounds of fish will cost?
Yes.
How much?
14.4.
If somebody, we'll give it to Grant. If you want, you're the next card. If you want to pull a block out, you can tie it up. Everything can get tied up.
Mr. Hudson, is this to be continued?